Hey, MP.
Star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me. Never caught off, not one day.
Never caught up, no way.
But I'm still on my way.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Scotty Barnes is out there with a Linux. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, we've got the great one, DeRozan out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Pass to Sims.
Stay there.
Vucevic against Olynyk. Outside DeRozan. 6 to shoot. From the wing. Jump shot is good. DeRozan's got the first points up on the board here for the Bulls.
We are talking one of the most consistent, accomplished mid-range scorers in the NBA. DeRozan, it is effortless.
Barrett dishes to Barnes. It's Trent on the wing. He's covered by Sims. Pulls up. High post. Rebound by the Bulls. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
And a bittersweet game here for MP. Today's game falling on the anniversary. of the passing of his grandfather, and Greg, a great player himself.
And you figure MP will be charged up emotionally. Hopefully, it only impacts his play in a positive manner. I know Truck would be incredibly proud of the young man MP has become.
I don't care where Gary Trent Jr. is on the floor. This guy is a weapon.
Sims. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
There at the pass to Olynyk. The kick out to Barnes. It's good from long range.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
All of a pick from Sims. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Trent passes to Barnes. Quickly setting the pick for Barnes. A miss that time would have put him up.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Passes it to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. DeRozan finds Caruso. A 3 off the mark. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Trent outside. The pass to Olynyk. Here's Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. Drills it from outside. Barnes has got 6.
This isn't the focus of Scotty Barnes' game, but you wonder how proficient he becomes from deep.
Out left to the wing. Vucevic a screen on Barrett. There's the drive. Caruso, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Barnes. Shoots over Caruso. Off target with the jump hook. Here's the feed to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Wow, that vertical is unbelievable. DeRozan pulls off the jam. Those poor defenders.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Raptors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Olynyk. Active quickly from downtown. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball against quickly. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Vucevic. Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Olynyk, a screen on Caruso. Here's Trent. Vucevic with the rebound.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Sims. Barrett covering. The wide open look here for Vucevic. From outside, off the mark. Toronto leading by 3. Here's quickly. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Sims. Even when an opposing defense is giving him everything he can handle, he still finds a way to score. He's averaging over 33 points a game. Now, here's Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Trent. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Sims kicks to Ball. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end-one opportunities.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Chicago. Trailing by 2.
DeMar DeRozan, opportunistic right there, showing he can be a vertical threat.
Toronto's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Pass to Quickly. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Now Barnes. Following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. And that one's good. Barnes has got 8.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Ball against Quickly. Ball, the pass to Sims. And here is Caruso. Sims kicks to DeRozan. From 13, and it's Chicago scoring again.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Passes it to Quickly. Olenek up top. And here's Barrett. Defended by Caruso. Olenek the pass to Quickly. Back to Olenek. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. And finished off by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, when he's got his rhythm, is a very difficult cover. This guy is cooking right now.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
With the timeout.
Let's keep it up.
Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Toronto trailing. And here is Quickly. 5 points in the game. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I really like the activity level from Ball. Excels at reading his man and jumping all over him. And great at coming up with those steals.
Now, here's Quickly. Last game we saw him score 13.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Ball kicks to Caruso. Inside, Sims. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Raptors trail by 6. Quickly with it. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Always interesting, isn't it, Doris, to watch and see how teams settle into themselves and become what they're going to be as the year goes on.
You know what, Kevin? After a certain amount of games, teams know who they are and how they win. So does their competition. And so it gets harder and harder to surprise opponents as the season goes on.
Now, here's Brown. Right now, he's averaging 11 points a game. Olynyk sets a screen for Brown. Pocket 6. And they get it. Olynyk can't hit. Poeltl with the steal. To the wing right side. Tick wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Let's go across the court, and here's some more news on MP.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, it's a somber night for MP, as tonight's game falls on the anniversary of his grandfather's death. His grandfather, of course, was NBA veteran Truck, one of the biggest influences on MP's life. MP has chosen to play through, even though he knows emotions will be running high, feeling it will be cathartic. We'll see how he handles it all, guys.
Yeah, thanks, David. Not an easy night for MP, and certainly not an easy night for his family. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Gary Trent.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. Here's Brown. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
And when Poeltl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now here's White. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. 1:27 left here in the first quarter.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Wow. 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Jordan Noir taking 3 shots.
And he makes the first. Chicago making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. DeRozan comes in for Patrick Williams. And Levine subbed in for Alex Caruso. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Sims, coming off a solid outing against Portland. DeRozan against Barnes. Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Andre Drummond has attacked the glass offensively as long as he's been in the league. Boy, those second chance points come quickly to this guy.
Raptors trail by 4. Here's Norrell. 9 points last game. The pass to Barnes. Shoots over DeRozan. Barnes can't get it to go.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 15.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Barnes outside. To the middle. Shot clock at 2. 3-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
White, wide open. He fired. Sinks the triple. And now a 9-point Chicago lead.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Chicago. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second. For Chicago, the great one comes in for Dosunmu. And ball. Subbed in for White. Trent's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Dick. So for Toronto right now, they got Scotty Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Down low. And stolen by Barnes. Levine against Trent. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Raptors moving the ball around. And the Raptors miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Ball. Out to the right wing. Pass to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here.
This is why you want the ball in DeRozan's hands. He can make a play for himself or right there for his teammate.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Passes it to Quickly. Down low. Here's Pirtle. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Raptors trail by 7. Here's Trent. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously, the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
Now, here's Caruso. Still scoreless. Releases. Drummond passes to Sims. Here's Caruso. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And the Raptors also making a change. It's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Ball with the bucket.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Now, quickly. 5 points in the game. Here's Barrett. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Bulls leading by 5. Ball dishes to Sims. And the pass to Caruso. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Caruso. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Quickly.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's Barrett. 14 points from him the last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against Portland was tremendous. He scored 45 points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass, picking up pretty much every board that came his way. Some really gaudy numbers from him. A show for the ages. We'll see if he has an encore tonight, guys.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Lets the three fly. Another three for Chicago.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Raptors trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The shot's good from Quickly.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Here's Sims. Oh,
Goodness.
and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. There it finds Olynyk. Vucevic with the rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Williams. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Here's Sims. He's got 10. Here's Ball. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Barrett after the made shot from Sims.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Caruso. Boom, he jams it straight down.
This is where the size of Vucevic allows him to see over the defense. This guy, a terrific distributor.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 15-point game. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
Well, you take a look at Barnes. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, and not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Now here's Caruso. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. A shot by Sims, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to Barrett, beyond the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Ball kicks to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Over Barnes. Sims controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 17.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Barrett to stop the drought. That's tipped.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Raptors trail by 17. Barnes dishes to Barrett. Olynyk, a screen on DeRozan. Barrett inside the three-point line. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Love the fact that Ball can use his length to annoy shooters. Make sure whoever he's on doesn't get off a clean shot.
And so it's Chicago, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Chicago Bulls. And you think about what MP's going through emotionally tonight, it being the anniversary of his grandfather's death.
Yeah, you talk to anyone who knew him, man. They were super tight, man. Truck, he just wanted the best for his grandson, providing unyielding support. And MP, he carries that with him everywhere he goes.
Yeah, MP definitely has Truck's toughness, the no-nonsense approach, but also has the big heart. MP treats others with compassion and respect. That's a true superstar.
This is going to be something to watch. And looking now at that first half of action, quite a big deficit for the Toronto Raptors.
If you look at their field goal percentage, that says it all. Just jacking up shots. They got to stop. Time to go inside and make it count.
Check this out. Check this out. You're going to like this. I think they have an SLT Shaq. You know what that is?
Shaq like treats.
No, Shaq like threat.
Oh, I was close.
Yeah, someone who can get to the rim and get it done. Shaq like, oh, forget it.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
DeRozan out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic. Then there's the great one. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Now, here's Quickly. Hits the three-point bomb. Quickly's got the first basket of the second half here for the Raptors.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Sims. DeRozan on the wing, covered by Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
This is, to me, a special ability to draw fouls, and that's one of the things that sets DeRozan apart. We see him work these angles, get the call all the time.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Raptors trail by 16. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Olynyk from past the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Sims has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Chicago has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Back to Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got 9.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Now, here's Barrett. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And Olynyk kicks to Trent. Off target with his 3. The Bulls leading by 19 points. Sims inside. He's against Olynyk.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Quickly against Ball. Quickly the pass to Barrett. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
R.J. Barrett's still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
And so Barrett nails both of them. Chicago's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. DeRozan in the corner. He feeds it to Sims, and that one is hammered home.
And look at how DeMar DeRozan tries to get the basketball around and trust his teammates. Love that he's allowing them to make plays.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Toronto calls timeout. Without question, the great one displaying his skills today.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
The numbers now for Nikola Vucevic. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's around 10 points per game, 14 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will be the 3rd of this 6-game road trip. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Well, that fast break set in motion by the defensive steal by DeMar DeRozan. You talk about good defense leading to instant offense. That's it.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 8. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. He kicks it to Ball. Picked by Vucevic. And the Bulls, another 3.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Caruso. Rips down the breakaway slam.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the Raptors call time here. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Chicago. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, Toronto. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And for the Raptors, they've been stuck in a rut the entire season. We talk about teams maximizing their potential. Well, the opposite's been the case with this group.
I think for them, it's obviously been very disappointing. And I get the sense it's starting to weigh on them night in and night out.
Pass to quickly. And there's the pass to Barrett. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now, here's DeRozan after R.J. Barrett's miss. Count it.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Ball against quickly. Pass to Olynyk. Pass to Trent. 5 on the clock. Back to Olynyk. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's quickly. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Chicago. They've got a 22-run going. What a pace. Sims. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 6 assists in the game. Now here's Barnes. He's got 8. Barrett kicks to quickly. Barnes down low. DeRozan defending, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
From the corner. That one a little long.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Here's Sims. He's got 22. Takes it inside. Power down with both hands.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's quickly. 10 points for him. Olynyk the pass to Barrett. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Sunday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Now, here's Trent, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Quickly kicks to Olynyk. Right wing. Knocked loose and stolen by Drummond. The tray. Traps in the tray. White's got 8 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Good on the bucket. And it's now 26 points for the Great One.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Quickly the pass to Barrett. Over Levine. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Drummond with a screen on quickly. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Absolutely great timing on the putback by Andre Drummond.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Hurdle with a screen on White. Quickly the pass to Barrett. No good with the layup. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. To the paint, here's Sims, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Quickly. He's got 12. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, you can't teach size, just the old expression of Andre Drummond making his presence felt defensively.
And the Raptors making a change here. Wara checked in. Here's Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Feeds to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Sims. Here he goes, and he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Raptors shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The jump hook, no good on that one. Nice D from Levine.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And here is Quickly. Passes to Barrett.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Quickly.
2 minutes.
And here's Trent outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
1:41 left in the third. Here's Trent. And it's sent back by Drummond.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Toronto's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Trent outside. White against Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. driving the lane, and it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Sims, and he goes in for the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
59 seconds left to play in the third. Barrett with the ball. Pirtle with a screen on Levine. Barrett dishes to Pirtle, and the layup falls.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Here's Sims, defended by Trent. Drummond sets the screen for White. Over to the left wing. Sims, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now, here's Quickly. 12 points for him. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Inside, here's Sims. And he dunks it down.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
There's the screen. There's the pass to Nora. Puts up a deep three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
For Dosunmu. And so here is Chicago. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And White kicks to Levine. To the middle, here's Sims. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. What do you think about the All-Star game last year, Craig? Some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got R.J. Barrett. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Trent in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Sims. Rebound by the Raptors. Trent finds Barrett. Olynyk, a screen on Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And so Barrett nails both of them.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Back to White. Bulls moving the ball around. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. There's the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Olynyk's got 11 rebounds in the game. Quickly against White. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Shot from 12. It's Drummond with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Now, here's Craig. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Levine against Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Shoots a fader. It's all in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Sims kicks to White. Drummond with a screen on Barnes. And he slams it one-handed.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Levine against Barrett. Nice D from Levine. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Sims. Now Craig lets it fly. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Quickly against White. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Doris, no one has their finger on the pulse of the league like you. So, that being said, what do you think the next coaching trend's going to be?
I think the current coaching trend has had such success, we may not see a change for a while. The trend is hiring young assistant coaches to get in charge of their own operation. Look no further than guys like Mark Dagno and Taylor Jenkins. These young guys have had tremendous success building out programs. I think it's something that's going to continue.
Here's Quickly after the Bulls pick up 2. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Nailed from three-point land.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Now, here's Quickly. Now, Barrett. Olynyk in the corner to halt the run, and the 3-ball is good.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Down low, here's Drummond, and he goes right over Olynyk and slams it down.
Well, Andre Drummond lets the defense know there is nothing to be done with him on that one.
White against Quickly. Barnes outside. Barrett wide open, he fires. And the 3 off target.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Sims, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Now the pass to Olynyk. Quickly against White. From deep, Trent. No good that time. Excellent D there from Sims.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Levine passes to Sims. White gets the screen from Sims. White with it, and it's Trent picking him up. White, good.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
It's Barrett on the wing. Over Levine. Barrett, no good.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Kick out to Levine. To the inside. Here's White. There's the dish to Drummond. Back to White. 4 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. White's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Pass to Barnes. Dishes to Barrett. Toronto working the ball around now. The kick out to Barnes. And here is Trent outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Great One.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And White kicks to Sims. 23 seconds left to play here. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Fader on the way, and there it is for him.
I think this is a key aspect moving forward for Scotty Barnes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Here's White. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Good game, man.